I'll be honest, I thought this tag was going to be easy. I even remember saying the words, "This isn't even going to be a hunt. It's more of a harvest." But I was wrong. Very wrong. Though the hunt wasn't physically demanding, it wore on me mentally and emotionally. I'm not really sure how many days it took me to finally fill my once-in-a-lifetime North Dakota moose. I stopped counting somewhere at 12. In an area I'd seen hundreds of moose over the last few years, in 12 days, I saw 3. Instead of days in a tree or miles in the Badlands, it was thousands of miles behind the windshield. With an unusually wet fall and an unseasonably early October blizzard, most of the cropland in my unit was still up. It's impressive and frustrating how such a large animal can disappear into a standing cornfield, never to be seen again. This day felt different though. It was the first nice day in weeks, and 30 minutes after sunrise, I came across a cow and 2 calves. It was the first real opportunity I'd had this season. I was finally going to make it happen. I lined up the shot, squeezed the trigger, and nothing. The moose trotted off unscathed. I missed high. I was devastated. After all this time, I finally had a shot and I missed. The bad part was there was only one thing I could do: get back in my truck and keep looking. 8 hours and 250 miles later, I was feeling pretty discouraged. I was starting to feel like I was driving around just because I should, not because I actually expected to find something. Then in a slough that looked like every other slough next to a soybean field that looked like every other soybean field, I saw a set of antlers. A beautiful North Dakota bull. And though he was something special to see, what really caught my attention was a set of ears poking up behind him in the reeds. I was getting another chance. And all at once it hit me. My nerves started to ramp up. I've been hunting for so long that I just couldn't blow it again.
It has been about 1,500 miles on my truck, 12 days, and I finally found moose. I've got a big bull and a cow, small cow bedded in a field, and I've got a big cow and probably a year-old calf in a tree row. And we just got permission from the farmer. Everything is ready to rock. So now it's time to try to make this thing happen. Oh boy, got real in a hurry. I fully had planned on trying to get everything on video, but guys, this has been so long that I've been trying to do this that I need to just make this happen. So I'll pick up with you and let you know what happens afterwards. But right now it's priority number 1 is get this cow down. Holy moly, am I nervous.
I drove up to the abandoned farmstead and began to plan my stock. The whole stock seemed anticlimactic. I walked 75 yards with an old grain bin between the cows and I. I came around the corner and they were standing there, quartering slightly away. I raised my rifle, centered the crosshairs, squeezed the trigger, and it was a solid hit. She took a few steps forward, and right when I thought she was going to go down, she trotted into a field. I ran to the edge of the trees, racked another shell, aimed, and with one more shot, she dropped. Finally, I had done it. I made it happen, and with what I thought was a really clean kill. Again, I was wrong.
Guys, it happened. It happened. We got her down. We have got ourselves a cow on the ground, and now it's time to go get to work. I am so pumped. So pumped. All right, well, it's time to go get this bad boy tagged. Thank you so much. Get the work started. So I was driving, saw a really nice bull bedded in a cattail slough, and there was a cow, like a yearling, 2-year-old cow with him. So we were calling the landowner to get permission, and we saw a big cow in the trees back here. So we got permission from the landowner. I snuck back into the farmyard. We made it happen. We made it happen. I'm so thankful, so thankful. Oh man, to be done. Also, do you want to see what a big old bowl can do to a tree? I am just beyond excited. Beyond excited. She's right in front of me, and she's not dead. She's gonna die, but I'm gonna back out.
I was filled with excitement as I approached the downed cow in the field, but that emotion quickly changed as I got closer and realized she wasn't dead and that she was looking right at me. I didn't know what had happened. The shot seemed perfect, but that didn't matter right now. I grabbed my rifle, aimed at the back of her neck, and one last time, squeezed the trigger. That shot did it. She fell to her side and was taking her last few breaths, and for some reason I bawled. After all that time, the end didn't happen the way I'd planned. I ran up to her, put my hand on her side, and kept it there until she stopped breathing. I don't know why I acted like this. Honestly, the experience was brand new. I just did what felt right at the time.
Oh man. Guys, it's done. It's done. That was emotional. I shot her. She dropped in her tracks, and when I got up to her, she lifted her head up. It was rough, but she's done, and it's time to get to work. Well guys, we got the job done. Once in a lifetime North Dakota moose. This was a big one, an emotional one for me. I'll tell you guys the story. Sorry I couldn't get it all on camera, but I've been hunting this moose for gotta be 12, 13 days. And the opportunity was just too good to pass up. Now I'm waiting for my wife, my kids, my friends. We're all gonna come and look at this big moose. You guys, this is so special.
I had never felt so much emotion after a hunt. It wrecked me knowing my kill wasn't fast. I thought it must have been a bad shot, but that wasn't the case. While cleaning the moose, we saw the first shot had hit both lungs. It was next to perfect. She was just tough. The hunt was emotional. It was exciting. I was nervous. I felt remorse and sadness. There was a time of happiness and pride, all wrapped up with thankfulness within a half hour. And to make things even better, my wife, my sons, my great friends all joined me in the field to get her quartered and carried out. It was a hunt that was truly once in a lifetime.